Hello, hello. What's up, Kirill? Pranav, Pablo? Right. What shall we do? Sub Zephyr, how are you? See a lot of people in game. I don't know what they're playing. I see Bladier's in a game, Turbo's in a different game, Pepsi's in a different game. Swackle playing Pepsi? Is that what's happening? Oh yeah, wait, Turbo and Bladier are playing against each other, but in the client it says they're on different maps. That's interesting. Yes, you're very early. WWE superstar Sheamus, known in Ireland. Well, I don't know him, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how big WWE is anymore over here. Sheamus. I love how he has to actually put a H in his name for people to pronounce it right. Atheist. Join a team game, says Thomas. Yeah, I never heard of this guy. Stephen Farley. All right. Yeah, I'm guessing that Bladier and Turbo are playing custom games. Let's see. Actually, I saw something interesting. Here's the replay. I haven't seen the replay, but the interesting thing is it has a 4-star review in the client and it's extremely short. So who knows what the hell that means. He is actually Irish, yeah. Apparently. He's from Dublin. Seamus. You're right, atheism is boring. Oh. What the hell? What has Chosen done to this map? That's crazy. He can mess with that. Look at the color of the factory. It's freaking purple. Alright, so Zlo is going for a bomber really quickly. Can he afford it though? He's gonna stall, I'm pretty sure. Especially if he doesn't build anything with the ACU, he'll still stall. He's gonna get some trees. As many as he can actually get, but yeah, now he's reclaiming his P-gen. Now he decides, oh, if I just stop building, I can finish the thing. So now he'll go back. And then he needs to get all the mexes, yeah. And not go idle. Go, go, go. He wasted a couple seconds there. Let's see. Let's see how much damage he can do, though. This should be interesting. There is a lab. Lab is the best counter to first bomber. This isn't first bomber, actually. It's second. Second unit is a bomber. Needs to get a bit closer. Okay. Thomas built all his P-gens right next to each other. He's against the UEF bomber. He needs to repair some P-gens here. so that they don't explode. He loses all of his power. Meanwhile, he hasn't even started the Hydra. He's been getting the mexes instead. Oh, this looks painful. He's going to lose his anti-air because he didn't dodge. Oh my god. He also built half a P-gen. Then built half another P-gen. And his P-gen is under attack again. Oh no. It's still not finished. There we go. He finally has a P-gen again. The lab arrives. It's going to get a kill. Needs to get more than one kill though. Needs to come up and kill this. Kill some of this stuff over here. Bomber gets another. There's still no P-gens. And Thomas could lose both these engineers as well. Not getting any reclaim here. Just pausing those engineers completely. The lab still only has a single kill. And Thomas control Ks. Damn, he did not. Oh my god, he got abused there. Oof. So yeah. Well, it wasn't even first bomber Swackle. It was actually, he made an engineer first and then a bomber. How can lab be first bomber counter? Labs, you see, when you make first bomber, you don't have a land factory, so you have nothing to defend against labs. That's why it's the counter. It's not that it actually stops the bomber, it's that it is the best counter punch. Basically. So if he made two labs, if he sent the lab to this side, for example, I mean, this one lab got one kill and then did nothing if it ran across fast enough. But if he had made two labs, right, he could go here and he could go here, then like all these engineers are not defendable, because unless the ACU starts walking all the way across the map or something, which he can't really do because he has to build stuff. Do I think the bomber should be nerfed now? No, of course not. He lost because, well, many reasons. One, he built all his pigeons right next to each other so they could all be killed by the bomber in 2 passes. He didn't attempt to repair the damaged pigeons. If he'd repaired them just a bit, then they wouldn't die to the second pass. He let his anti-air die to the bomber as well, which is unnecessary. So, and these engineers did nothing for him at all. They could be at least reclaiming some trees or something. So, no, of course. One game where a strategy works doesn't mean it's overpowered. Let's see, anything else in the vault? See, Esperanto's playing a lot of ladder. What is this? Zlo got matched against some 1200 on ladder. That's interesting. Very strange. How does Bladir Turbo end in 9 minutes? Let's find out. Oh yeah, Pepsi abusing a Seraphim now. Guess we'll put the little bit of music on. Okay, UEF versus UEF. We don't have Certus in our map pool, so not much to learn from Bladir here. He complains when you build labs. Damn. That's cheating. Meanwhile, spams 100 Zuis. Ah, yeah. How are you liking the Mech Marines, Swackle? Oh, that's nice. Have I tried Philip Crofts mod? Yeah, I used it for a while, and then I decided to just go back to the vanilla mod, the vanilla soundtrack mod. Ooh, a lot of reclaim here that Bloodier actually needs. Gone into a bit of a stall, but now he's fixed it. He has very few, 3 tanks? There's only 6 tanks for Turbo. Typical of these guys. What's up, Beavis Motorsport? Thanks for tuning in and commenting. Well, I'm just interested to know, because generally, yeah, I mean, probably somebody just dies in the middle, let's be honest. But, I mean, look at this. Turbo has way more mass right now. Way more reclaim. That's basically the difference, which is interesting. I don't really see where he got it all. I guess here is where he got a lot of it. Yeah, Bloodier hasn't really reclaimed this as much. And he actually still has reclaim here. And some here. But yeah, nothing too interesting happening. Bloodier's playing the same way everyone played for years now. Or at least a lot of people did. Turbo starts the mechs upgrades. Which, I don't know. Does he have enough power? It's hard to say he does have enough power. I might be using these guys to build energy right now, because it looks like he's going to get all this reclaim. And he's got half a bar. I like that he has energy storage already. That's quite good. Bloodier is not hacking Certus. What does that mean, Mosey? You thought it was in his map pool. I mean, for the group stages. I don't think it is in our group stage map pool. I'll check after the game. And Turbo gets almost all the mass here. Bloodier is reclaiming. He's also taking a lot of damage. You gotta move. Oh my god, he took half his HP in arty shells there. Ow. Oh my god. He lost 3/4 of his health to arty shells there. Turbo looks to be in a really, really good position. Seems to have more units on the top side. More units on the bottom side. I still have no idea what you mean about hacking. Do you mean breaking the replay so you can't watch it? I think that's what you mean. It took me a while to get there. T2 lands halfway. Meanwhile, T2 Pigeon is halfway. And Turbo's just gonna get the kill on him. Oh, look at that! He's gonna try and trap him with walls. Oh, that's nice, actually. Okay, time to start shooting again, because Bloodier's units blocked the walls being constructed. And Bloodier's dead. GG. Very interesting game. Turbo is in the lead for sure though. What's up, Adrian? Yeah, I think Tagada has been doing it, as far as I know. Tagada and Bloodier. I don't know if anyone else has been doing it, but maybe they have. What's up, Matt? it's not desyncing. Yeah, it's just you can't even open the replays or something like that. Or, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works exactly. Is there anyone else, or is it just Tagada and Bladir breaking replays? Let's see, any interesting looking games here? A lot of short ones. Thomas and Pepsi playing. What's up, Cuddy? Let's watch Swackle and Zlo. Swackle, I think, might be approaching 2K, right? Are you at 2K yet, Swackle? What range are you in, Adrian? Oh, Swackle, 1969. Not yet. I like that answer. You know you're gonna get there. 1800, Adrian. And what is your FAF name? Also, 1800 is dead? What? How is 1800 dead? Well, it's certainly alive in the American time zone, in the burger zone. $17.40. Oh, resistance, okay. Oh, an evil Zooey set across the water. Is Low gonna get a free kill in the... No, Scout retreats. Mech Marine. Interesting, you see how much damage the Mech Marine took from the Celine there. God, it's hard to keep up with this little guy. He lost over half his HP there. That sounds very... very legit there, Oddland lad. I vaguely remember a player called Nix, and pretty sure they were never 2K. So what's Swackle's plan? Where's the T2 land rush, no? Oh, Celine's killing engineers. Oh, Zooey doing damage. Took out a mech there. Look at him go indeed. He's dead now. Where did the Mech Marine go actually? Oh, here he is. What did he die to? I mean, he didn't die to the Celine. Oh, he died to this guy. He was in the most recent Galcast? Really? Oh my god, the Celine rating is brutal, dude. That's a brutal time raid as well. Oh, reclaim. But, yeah. So you got... What was wrong with your old mouse, Mozart? Transport's coming pretty late here, guys. Swackle going for the old small bit of cheese, where you just head to this expansion with your ACU. Save the tanks though. Bomber from Zlo, no air from Swackle. I mean literally no air, he's got one into. He clearly lost an airfight that we missed. That's an ambitious engineer. Oh no, don't lose this guy. Oh, he's got an anti-air. Will the anti-air do the job before the bomber comes around? No, he won't. Goodbye, NG. Ah, he would have lost it anyway to the tanks by the looks of it. Transport drops up here. And then... Then what? Goes home? Seems to. This definitely looks very good for Zlo, but somehow, I mean, positionally, but somehow... Swakal is way ahead on mass. So I'm not sure what Zlo was doing wrong here to be so far behind. Sneaky Celine. Nice radar kill with the bomber. Swakal bursting through. Can't speak. And that's a disgusting raid. Oh, he just finished the factory, so it's not so bad. But these units can do a lot here, and Swakal needs to be careful now, basically of air, I would say. And, uh-oh. And of Zuis. A unit drop to this position would be amazing, but you can see his low is covering this area. I don't know why he's low, or no, Swakal making a naval factory which dies to a single Zui on this hill. Ridiculous, really. Don't build navy. That's a dead transport. I missed how that died. Well, I guess it just died there now. Oh my god. Look at the damage on the Zuis. Factory dies up here. Single frigate will be tasked with defending the entire lake from Zui raids. I really don't think Nyx was ever 2k. Pretty sure that's fake news. Swakal making second and third T2 mechs. Let's see his eco balance. Look at that. That's quite nice. If he was really greedy, he could make another one, but it's probably, well, it's probably unnecessary. At this point, you really need to focus on getting this back. T2 land should be a priority, I would say. To be honest, need some T2. T2 land or T2 air. I'd probably go T2 land here. And just try and immediately get some like support factory here, perhaps. Upgrade on the AC would be very nice, but we really need to spend this mass that we have from the extra mechs. As T2 air is coming. And T2 land, but T2 land is not the priority. Another mechs as well. Probably need a couple more P-gens, or maybe an energy storage wouldn't go astray to have maybe 9k in the bank instead of 4k as we get our first P-gen up. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit scary because we don't know what Zlo is doing. We can only really guess. He's got some eco. And he's got a lot of mass in the bank, so he could turn that into something quite scary. And he's going T2 land. Swakal being pretty ambitious with the commander. I mean, it's annoying, but the PD sends him away already. And now he has no PD to defend his expansion, so Zlo can be more annoying. Mexes are scary, are they? Where's the T2NG? Build. Oh no, why? Why do you build it there instead of right there? What's the purpose? At least you have TMD queued up. That's good. T3 mexes are scary. T2 mexes are not that scary. T3 though, genuinely fear-inducing. Let's see. This doesn't look like it can work. Looks like Zlo has a little bit more here. This is going to be a mass donation. By the looks of it, bomber coming in. Oh, it just gets owned. Zlo should have taken that fight and crushed the whole army when he had the chance. Now he's actually going to lose some stuff. Lose engineers, deny a PD, lose a mech. He could have killed all of that, probably. Whoa, T2MX is in this expansion. Where's the support factory? Or Sparky down to the bottom? Or something, you know. Drop some units, maybe. One P-gen. You probably need another P-gen already. AC upgrade? Yes. No assistance, though. So it could be a bit faster. Somehow there's a naval battle happening on this map. That I will never understand. Zlo making his Ilshis. Zlo with better map control somehow. Because this is dead. And it doesn't seem like Swaka's interested in retaking it. It's not really doing anything. Okay, now he's trying to load some engineers. And air is... Wow, that's crazy to just fly your air in like that. Why there's no flak? I have no idea though. Where's the flak? How's flak not like the first unit out of this HQ? I mean, maybe it was and it's just elsewhere on the map. No, it's not. So, yeah, a single flak would deny that. Two flaks would make it an air win. Another naval factory, and three naval factories planned for Zlo. It's quite insane. More Zuis killing naval factories. Swaka with the Riptides and only using them on land. It's not too great. This looks like this is a sizable T1 army. The Riptides will get melted if they run into range, which they have to because they don't have great range themselves. Well, okay, they're actually doing a good job there. They didn't get suicided. Couple of support factories coming. Maybe late in the day here. There's so much oh my goodness. Swackle. Come on. You know what would be a great move here? ACUTML. ACUTML is, as you can see, it can hit basically everything on the map. I would recommend, you should definitely have a second P-gen already at this point. This is why you have 4K Master Bank. Because you have no power to actually use it. So, oof. Your eco is lacking big time. Now you're up against Ilshis, you're not going to be able to take those on. With Riptides especially. And not with Pillars either. Well, if they run into the middle of T1 units... This one probably still won't die. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Even though it's just wiggling around, barely shooting. Still survives because it's a beast. Okay, just a regular TML. There's no TMD in the base. There's no T2 in the base either because T2 land HQ is here. TMD is going up. It will be constructed in time to defend against this missile. Oh, it's not because it's behind the P-gen. Oh. No, ACUTML does not fly over TMD. At least, no, it doesn't. It, that was a long time ago when it did that. No, boys did not get nerfed. So yeah, that's a good first kill for the... But look, there's so much more. Here's a mech. Would the Swackle have vision? Does he have scouting? No, he doesn't. He doesn't know this is T2 mechs. This is free damage. TML actually goes down to just random zooies around the cliff. And Swackle's making a T3 mechs. He's halfway through the T3 mechs. He still has 4k mass in the bank. Please, Swackle. You could do anything. But you're not doing anything. Okay, Janice. There's so many T2 units here. Janice are not really the tool you want to use against Ilshavo, as you can see. And we have Riptides against a huge army. Jesus, look at this. 13 Ilshis. And 50 tanks and some Zooies. And we're going to lose everything here. And this army could probably come through here, and then it could just take a left and kill the commander. Wow, T2 artillery. That's insane. And these Zooies are extremely annoying. Jesus. Look at this. That's just disgusting. What's up, Farms? I don't like your suggestion, Cuddy. I don't think the AM players would like that either. Farms, you gonna host some games or what? Actually, I don't see you online. Swackle is getting murdered. He has managed to make T3 land. He's making another T3 mechs, this time adjacent to a T1 factory, which is also idle. Dinner time, I see. Well, at least the ACU escaped. He could have been dead here otherwise. And instead, it's just his whole base that's dead. And, yeah. Bit of a rough one for Swackle. Major throw, we gotta say. Major throw from Swackle. See how much mass he has. Oh, he's finally run out of mass. He's got 2 T3 mexes. A huge amount of T3 production. And Zlo says he's gotta go. And control gaze. Oh. Oh my god. Robbed. I feel like Swackle does not come back from this though, to be honest. Even though he does have probably similar mass income. Oh well, let's see how many. Oh, that's a lot of T2 mechs actually. 15, 12 T1. Yeah, Zlow's way ahead. I mean, the T2 army will die to Percy's. Percy's are really good versus Ilshwal. Titans not so much. Still very good. But yeah, this army will die. I mean, there's nothing on the top side actually. I feel like, well, yeah, you never know what will happen in this game, to be honest. With with low in it. 3 support factories to T3 is insane though. I don't know why you think you can just get away with, or how you think you can afford that. I mean, you probably had less T2 support factories until you went T3 and then you just upgraded everything. It should be winnable from there from Swakal though, to be honest. But I'm not sure he would manage it. It's not an easy one, but it's winnable. All right. Let's see. What should we do? What should we do? Back to the vault. Let's watch this game here. Glad Forbidden Pass in my pool. I mean, you did alright there. But then just at some point, no follow-up. Is there a way to fix the game when it's slowing down? Not really. Close everything that could be using your CPU. Maybe set the priority. You could, yeah, set the priority of the process higher. You could move the process off core 0 onto a different core. Those will give you small gains. Very small, probably. Other than that, get a better CPU. Basically. That's the major factor. Okay, both UEF again. Mirror matchup. So this map is a chosen map. I don't know if this is in any of the pools either. I said I'd look at that. Let's maybe slow this down. I take a look at the pools. So is it in my one? No, it's not. Here's the link to the group stage. Map pools. Let's see, what's in Swakal's group? Certus is. Emerald Terraces is. Ooh, Varga Pass. Oh, you got some interesting ones. Oracle is in Group D, actually. Oracle is in Turbo's group. Interesting. There's a known memory leak bug? Excuse me? Since when? Please inform me. Turbo pretty late with his air. Both of them are not exactly speedy, I guess. I don't know if there's a memory leak bug in Downlord's client. No, I don't think there is. Pretty sure that doesn't exist. Although Downloaders client can be kind of messed up or intensive. Bloodier built a bomber. I know, it's crazy. It's mad, really. There was one, yes, for sure. Well, I don't know. You need to tell us. Well, okay, AI can take a lot of CPU, and if you have a lot of units and shit, then and you're on a massive map, then that would slow the game down a lot. So need more info to know if it's just your CPU, if it's just normal stuff, or if it's an actual bug. Because it's probably normal stuff, I'd say. AI is kind of intensive as far as I know. That's a nice raid. Kills an engineer, denies a factory, won't kill a mechs, but he can run away up to this annoying area and force 5 tanks to chase him. Which is pretty good. Oh, sneaky one over here. There's reclaim here actually. And a bomber reveals itself, but doesn't drop any bombs. Good fight here. Couple tanks dying more or less for free. And more tanks being sent forward. That's a bad idea from Turbo. He's going to take another bad trade. This is nice for Bloodier. A good fight. And he's going to deny the expansion. Meanwhile, what? So where's the engineer gone that built this? Or did the ACU build this and then walk forward? In which case... yeah, this is very vulnerable. A lot of T1 spam from Bloodier. He is ahead on mass, behind on reclaim. Interesting. But yeah, it looks like Bloodier's in a great position right now. Oh, T2. T2 already, so that's probably a major reason here. Implied volatility. Thanks for the $20 donation. That's a big one. To Subcom Yoda teaching us noobs. I'm not going to do a Yoda impression. There's enough of those out there. But thanks for the donation. I don't think you want a Yoda impression. Need fast RAM. RAM helps. I think it's... yeah, it's hard for me to know what it is, Pavel. Unfortunately, no reaction by the looks of it to T2 land. I don't think Bloodier spotted this. Although Ryzen 7 should be plenty, right? I don't know what Ryzen 7 it is. Oh, that's a nice raid. A single tank comes in and snipes the engineer trying to take the expansion. But yeah, no reaction to T2 land is gonna hurt soon, because the units are building. There's already 9 T2 units out for Turbo, and they're going to be extremely efficient versus the T1 spam. And the longer Bloodier waits, the bigger the deficit he's going to be at. There's wow, way too much power, however, for Turbo. He should make the gun right now, probably. It's a bed. Okay, Turbo marches forward, using his units well, gonna take out this expansion. Engineers are kind of nearby, and he's denying this. He's got a veteran here, or an elite unit in with his T1. Bloodier has to know that T2 is up now. I mean, he's fighting T2 tanks. Still no T2 land coming. Stay away from K. That's my motto. That's a lot of T1 tanks coming in here. And Turbo really needs to take care of his tanks, make sure they don't get... Okay, he's going to lose these ones. You can see this is the issue with... Yeah, his units were just very spread out there, so Bloodier actually managed to take out a couple of them. But there's more coming from behind, and they're going to kill... Oh, there's another dead pillar. And looks like we might have lost some up here, did we? Here we lost some units, but you can see already engineers dispatched to take this reclaim. Mongoose doing really well. Look at that, 600 mass killed. Some mass donated in this area. And this is a pretty active game. Bloodier using his T1 land well and refusing to make T2. Goes T2 air instead. No economy constructed, as in, well, upgraded mexes. Turbo slowly going through his mexes and upgrading them, as he takes major damage on the bottom side, but eventually kills the entire army, and this turns into a mass donation. The factory lives, which is pretty important because now immediately engineers come out and start taking the reclaim. Bloodier is going to be at a major disadvantage at this point in terms of army. You can see 21 pillars. Don't know what Turbo's pinging there. Not many mongoose, although the mongoose have done really well for him, so I'm kind of surprised he hasn't made a few more of those, but oh yeah, this is not the place to use them. Place where you can't see in front of you. There's a PD. No. I think he's going to get away. He is. Needs a... Yeah, this army on the top side should be strong enough, though. With the couple of mongoose, he can deal with the PDs. Gunships out, some stingers, and actually I was wrong. Bloodier does have 2 upgraded mexes, and he's making a 3rd. At what point does he decide to go for an AC upgrade or T2 land? Well, I'm actually interested in the game now. I'm also not interested in Star Wars very much. But this game is kind of interesting, so I would like to cast it. Gunships come in. Finally some flak and shields actually made by Turbo. And he's about to finish a 4th mex. He's making a 2nd T2 Pigeon. I don't know if he needs that, really. I'm quite confident he doesn't need that. Well, wow. Oh, he's reclaimed all of his T1 Pigeons. I see. He has no T1 Pigeons. Now this is a fight you have to take. Look at this. It's just this is reclaim. This is veterancy and free reclaim. Veterancy and free reclaim. He doesn't even need to attack me if you just run over them. He's that far ahead. Go, go, go. Don't. Oh. Also, Bloodier with no upgrade. Gun is finished. And now Turbo actually making T2. I don't know if... Well... Okay. He might be wasting time by going T2, honestly. Finally, T2 land appears for Bloodier. Bloodier does have the corners. Has taken more map control. I feel like Turbo is not using his army as well as he could. Maybe what he could do at this point is, because he hasn't invested too much in actually fighting, pushing, he can actually gather his forces in the middle, gather a big ass army, and just walk forward with the commander into Bloodier and maybe end the game that way. Just go for a big death push. Now that's a dodgy move order. He gives a move order across the water and his army splits in 2, which is not great. Now thankfully one flag went with either side, so that's quite nice. No, I'm not really into Star Trek either. Space opera is it's not really my thing. But yeah, the Turbo has such a much better army. Let's see how many. Oh, it's 10 pillars versus 40 pillars. No scouts. Need a few scouts in here. Commander emerges with T2 and gun. Kind of would have liked him to go with the gun and not waste time, or, you know, make some... I mean, ACU TML could be interesting. ACU TML could be very interesting, considering the eco that Bloodier's investing in. Like, look at these mexes here, especially. Very vulnerable. And maybe Turbo's waited too long to start using his units, because this fight doesn't look so hot. T1, oh, T1 ACU is actually in a risky position. There's only 4 pillars here. Gunships can't do much when there's flak involved, and there are 2 here. Well, sorry, there's 2 back here and 1 forward. Subcom is a space opera, but I would never claim that the Subcom lore or story is in any way interesting or well done, to be honest. Go, 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 Turbo. Move, move, move. Forward. Well, this should be killed. Maybe the one thing you can do when you have a T2 commander is, and the gun, and you want to use the gun, of course, mainly, is you have some engineers with you. That's interesting. You start a PD, you start a TML, and then you keep walking, and then you let engineers, T1 engineers, or you behind you, do what they need to. Finish the building you began, and you step forward with the ACU. Turbo has wasted so much time in this game that now Bladier's fully moved to T2. He's investing in mexes all over the place that could easily die, that are really unprotectable. Like, I don't think there's any... It's extremely difficult to defend these mechs on the top side from TML. Single TML here would kill at least 4, probably 5. ACU TML would have been great, but right now he can't afford it. He would need another PGen at least before he can make that, and he needs quite a bit of time to do that as well. And he's fallen behind in T2 mexes because Bladier is being so aggressive with his upgrades. Breaking Bad is a space opera. Yeah. Well, it's certainly overrated. One, two, three, 4 support factories. When will T3 land be on the cards? This is definitely a spam heavy map. When was this match? I think it was today. Yeah, it was like an hour ago. Indeed, a low mongoose percentage from both of them. Sadly, they're just going for the big old pillar spam. Boring. Message retracted from a moderator. Look at this Look at this fight. Look at this. Full pillar army. Single pillar and strikers and nothing else. Here come the Janus. Where's the... Oh, there's 3 flags here, so the Janus are doomed. I don't even know what Broke Girls is. T2 mech's gonna be sniped by some T2 land units. Look at the mongoose fighting from beyond range. Run away now. Oh, he's gonna die. 3 T2 units go down. T2 mech goes down though. TML would be a lot more effective at killing. Bloodier still with no upgrades. I don't really see how Bloodier wins this game without ACU upgrades or things. Yeah, Bloodier is qualified. Bloodier is in my group for lots. T3 land 40%. T3 land... Wow, I was really expecting to see a T3 land upgrade here. Bloodier says Janus sucks, I guess, after suiciding them into 3 flags that had a shield with them. Not exactly the best case scenario for using Janus. Again, another good potential fight here for Turbo. But dude, I don't. It's ridiculous when he gets away with all these max upgrades. Should never be allowed. And Turbo marches forwards. And yeah, no AC upgrade is really strange as well. So it looks like really good for Turbo. He is going to be behind on T3 land. That could be major. We'll see what the Titans can do. Turbo needs to make use of the time he has. He's going to put pinch in here on this expansion. And he's hoping to basically never give this back. Oh, he needs to be careful though. Okay, he gets away with a lot of his tanks, but you can see he took not a great trade. Turbo did there. More reinforcements coming. ACU is arriving. And once the ACU arrives, there's no way to stop this commander. He's got tons of flak. He's got multiple shields with him. He's got more pillars than Bladir does. Plus the commander, so this should be a simple take of the expansion. Third Pigeon? Oh no, fourth Pigeon. So yeah, he should have plenty of power now. Yeah, he's in a good position. He's got so much mass. T3 max time. Wow. Yeah, the game. Don't see a way back here for Bladir at all. He's got the gun. And Turbo's just in a way better position. This doesn't look like a good fight for Turbo though. Well, it shouldn't be, but it actually is because he's getting the attack move concave going. He's got some Mongoose doing free damage at the back. No Mongoose ever built for Bladir, I think. That's a Bladir. You got Titans. I think, yeah, this is actually a good move though. Just go for the ACU snipe here. Use the commander and every single T3 unit you have, and just try and get in, surround the commander, and snipe him basically with T3 land. Unfortunately, the T3 units block Bladir's ACU by the looks of it. And Turbo is getting too close to his own army to actually be killable in this position. Some scouts moving in. Turbo with the T3 mechs. That would demoralize you. And I think Bladir, yeah, he really doesn't have a chance. So there's actually Percy's here with Turbo's commander, and wow, he even gets in with some pillars and kills this. That's crazy. What's the difference between FA and FAF? Well, there's a lot that's different. And I think Bladir will die here. Or, well, he'd probably control K once Turbo doesn't die here. Speed it up. There's not really any chance of a snipe or anything. A few gunships are not gonna do it. Bladir's actually gonna die to the land units here, I think. Why is getting away? And yeah, he just decides that there's no point in continuing at this point. GG Turbo. Turbo played it well, I think. That was a pretty interesting game. A lot of T2 regions there. Where do you get FAF? No, Steam you play is just FA. That's like the latest or the last official patch. FAF you get at faforever.com. Thanks for subscribing. Here is the website, and there you can see the download client button, and you basically, FAF has, you know, tons of custom mods, custom maps, has matchmaking, it has custom games, much bigger community than on Steam. It has updated balance, big tournaments coming up, loads of stuff on FAF. It has co-op missions, new AIs, all kinds of stuff. Also, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's ridiculous to say that the Mantis nerf would put you off playing Cybern. Obviously, nerfing Mantis is a major drawback to Cybern. Like, deciding not to play, you know, I mean, you know, things like that could definitely swing your preference. Clearly. You want us to watch the next game? What's that? Oh, Whitefire. Yeah, well, you still got the frigates. I think Whitefire actually is in our group, isn't it? Is that how you're doing it, Bladier? With Turbo, you start playing one map from each of your pools, back and forth. Seraphim, Cybern, pretty much for sure the best factions on this map. Turbo just hosted, alright. When did you become an absolute crusher? Turbo is good. You see, you can. I've noticed Turbo really warming up before tournaments. Like before the Fall Invitational, I played him on ladder a few times. I was like, oh, this is a slightly different Turbo than we're used to. So I think he's definitely right before tournaments. I noticed him getting properly warmed up. Although the previous game you didn't play super great, I'd say, Blooder. I think there's a few suspect decisions, like no AC upgrade or being very slow to go T2 land in response to him. It's probably the major things. Turbo could have actually abused you a lot more, I'd say, in that game, and still ended up coming out comfortably winning. What makes Sarah and Cybern so good on this map? Basically, frigates will be the main thing for both of them. They have the best frigates. Cybern has the best. Seraphim has the second best. Pretty much. Well, in my opinion, anyway. And Seraphim have, I think, the best destroyer on this map for sure. Cybern has a good destroyer, and it also has nice subs, and that's pretty much it. That's the reason. Also, Seraphim has, as also Cybern has, like, you know, some other things like torpedo comm, although it's not used super often on this map because it's more about just abusing Navy. But and then Seraphim has regen aura, which is more of, I don't know, I find it more of a team game style upgrade for Navy, but can also be useful here. Emperor Callus, thanks for becoming a member. Your build order was really bad. Hey, you got to transport out pretty quick. I don't know, did you overflow mass? Blackheart is probably the player to take a game off, says Swackle. Oof. Oh, Swackle, you don't know what you're up against. You really don't. Or you're trolling. Don't know why people make multiple land factories. Whoa, 3 land factories, Blitter. What is that about? Actually, I think I saw you do this before and I had the same reaction. I have no idea why you do that. Did you not read the patch notes? The roll-off time, you know, is improved for air factories. Well, especially Cyber and UEF are the ones that were slower. So they're more sped up. Here comes a bomber for your precious engineers, making a hydro. You stalling? No. A little stall here and there. No dodge. Oh, okay, dodge. Never mind. Nice dodge there, actually. Big amount of mass. I usually like to take this hydro a lot quicker. What's going on here? Hello? Oh, this engineer was had it queued up. I thought this guy had it queued up. I was really confused. I was like, oh, is he blocking it with something? And then I'm like, no, a Celine couldn't possibly get there to block the hydro. I was very confused. Yeah, that was very fast. I agree. I still don't like 3 factories, to be honest. I mean, yeah, you need some engineers, but that seems excessive to me. But sure. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4 naval factories versus 2. Yeah, sure, I'll pause it right now. And paused. So, see you in 20 minutes. Yeah, maybe use spread move, I don't know. Turbo maybe a little bit faster on the mexes here, slightly, but much slower on the front mexes. I don't know why these aren't taken. Spread move is like where you grab some units, say some air units usually, and then you give like move order, move, and then you press spread, and then they all go, one goes here, one goes here, one goes here, one goes here, and then they all fly back and forth to all the different move orders. They like split them up and then fly around to each of them, basically. I do not have the mod. It's a UI mod. Quick T2 Navy. Very few factories. I mean, on White Fire you usually have, you know, at least, I don't know, 8 factories. This is 4 factories and straight to T2. And look at all these engineers. Why aren't they like assisting the naval factory? You need all the engines, but most of them seem to be walking around or building more of themselves. What kind of misinformation am I? Yeah, no, it's not integrated. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's not integrated. It's It's a UI mod. T2 Navy? Are you going for subs though? That's my question. Oh, a drop of labs. Nice. Bloody Rusty. I don't know. Maybe. Hard to quantify rust. Because if rusty just means that you're not playing at your absolute peak, I don't know if I really agree with that, to be honest. I don't know if I agree with that idea of rust, to be honest. Lab's doing pretty nicely. Oh, micro. Look at them owning. Get wrecked. Oh my god, that's brutal, isn't it? Funny thing is that the only difference here with these labs is that they have more HP. So it's really not too different to what it would have looked in the previous balance. Yeah, submarines. Ooh, a lot of submarines. Well, I hope we're being careful about not losing airs. Tons of mass in the bank. Seems like Bloodiers had mass in the bank the whole game. Turbo in the unenviable situation of stalling mass heavily. Very lackluster reclaiming, I'd say. Especially in the front island. And on the side. I'm sure the labs contributed to that denial of reclaim. So Bloodier looks to be in a crushing position. It's also going T2 air, although he can't really afford it. Front island mixes. Hopefully he doesn't upgrade the unsafe ones. These ones, this one is pretty safe, this one's pretty safe. Other ones not so much. Yeah, he's upgrading the main expansion now. Getting the rest of this reclaim. Still tons of reclaim. I mean, you made 3 engineer factories. You still haven't reclaimed all of this stuff. Or any of this, basically. So yeah, maybe you do need even more. Destroyer comes out. T2 air is up. T2 air is going to be desperately needed to kill the Barracudas. They're going to get so much value. AC looking for some frigs. What's up, farms? I don't know, why don't you make it, Mr. Balancer? Stream dead? No. Oh, did we lag? Oh, this doesn't look like a good fight for either of them, really. Well, no, it's a bad fight for Bloodier, really. Destroyer taking very little damage and a lot of dead frigates, quite close to Turbo's main base. Here come the subs though, so many subs. It's quite risky to invest so much in subs. Because these, the Cybrid submarines will die in 2 passes to a torpedo bomber. No, I haven't seen any of your games. And now a cruiser, alright. So much more mass in T2 Navy though. And here come the torpedo bombers. And I think the damage is getting split between a couple different submarines. See, the Seraphim Destroyer can't do anything against this. Just doesn't have the torpedo defense. Actually, I wonder if a couple of T1 subs would make much difference. Probably not very much at all. That's a lot of torpedo bombers. And oh, he's wasted a lot. He wasted a couple of passes there. Can he see any more? Does he have more attack commands? He does. Okay. See, the thing is, these are stealth under the water. This one survives on 13 HP somehow. And Turbo is going to lose air, I think. In the meantime, as the air fight's going on, a couple more subs are going down. That destroyer is definitely dying. It's definitely dying. And those are Bloodier engineers that are in the front reclaiming. No micro. He's not running away. And 4 subs will make pretty short work of a destroyer like that. Bloodier wins air, and he now has 2 cruisers. I think at this point, well, he's just going to go back to the submarines. A lot of power and increased air production from Turbo, but he's not in a great position now because he has to win air control back versus multiple cruisers, and Bloodier's eco is quite decent. He's making some storages, he's not stalling, he's upgrading mexes, and he has access to the reclaim. And that's a rogue destroyer. I don't know why this destroyer is here. No. This destroyer is so far out of position, I have no idea why it was sent here. Is it just sent here to defend against like a random cruiser coming over here to raid? Perhaps? I don't know. Yeah, Turbo's in a terrible position. Also, doesn't really know what's going on. He has no sonar. I don't know why he doesn't make epic T2 Seraphim sonar. There goes T2 mechs here. T2 mechs here will go down, as well as all the other mechs have already died. And we have 10 subs and 2 cruisers, and this game looks quite over as Bloodier's already sucked at least half this reclaim field, probably more. Bombers to kill naval build power would be huge. I mean, look at all of these engineers and all of these. It would really slow you down, especially early on in the T2 stage where there's not many T2 units out and you really want to... Oh my god, he's gonna get owned here. Watch this destroyer. Again, Turbo just not watching his units, and it dies for free. Disgusting. What a combo. Subs and frigates. And I mean, losing a destroyer like that, losing multiple destroyers like that, is game losing. As though it wasn't already more or less lost. Yeah, Whitefire is not that interesting a map. Basically, it's quite one-dimensional. Don't know what's with all the pausing here for Bloodier. He could probably go T3 mechs now. It is surprising he hasn't moved towards any destroyers. Oh my god, the AC is here with regen aura. And that's a destroyer dying instantly. Can't really regen if you just die immediately. So that's nice. Stealth subs are not... Well, they're OP versus Seraphim, I would say, probably. That's pretty fair to say. T2 Mex is dying in the expansion to Cruiser. Turbo calls GG. This is the problem with the regen aura, is that your commander is way slower than than Navy. So you can't, like, Bloodier just retreats and then the regen ore is useless. Unless Turbo pushes forward, fights until he's like lower HP and then retreats again and then goes forward and retreats. So you can't really, it's not that good in in 1v1s generally. I find, I mean, some scenarios it is good, but not so much in 1v1s. It's not that great. Team games it can be quite OP on 10x10 maps with Navy. Yeah, that was major cyber abuse. You definitely do not want that matchup on this map. You don't want to be Seraphim against Cybern. That's a really nasty matchup. If the Cybern player actually abuses what they have available. Give Sarah Friggs Torp defense. Subs could also have just come in and sniped the comm, I'm pretty sure, yeah. You're correct there. Cyber makes Destros, they have no chance versus correctly microed Sarah Destros. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if they have no chance. I definitely think Seraphim Destroyer is much better. I can agree with that. Hey, we have a new patron, Bob36. Thanks for becoming a patron on Patreon. Judging by the number, I can possibly guess who that is in the chat. UEF Destroyer is the best. In this specific scenario, I'm sure it is. Cybern Destro's trash. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's all about the... It's true, it's all about the frigate and the stealth. The Destro, I agree, is not great. At all, really. Except for, I mean, epic Torp defense, that's for sure. Let's see. What should we do? Yeah, UEF Destroyer is definitely underrated. It's one of those units that gets underrated, I think. It's definitely not the best. That's for sure. It's definitely not the second best. But it's one of those where it's like people just say it's terrible when actually it can be used well. Right, I'm gonna leave this replay running at a slow pace and be back in 1 minute. What's up, Nick? Yeah, it's third or fourth, but also it's not like terrible. Alright. What's up? Oh. Lab abuse versus Seraphim. The Tham just about wins it. Oh. Oh. How did that lab get there? Takes 2 shots. And searches for more kills. He's gonna go down though. Oh, he kills the tank who's on 10 HP actually. Meanwhile, retaliation raid. Oh, this lab is looking for a kill. He's not gonna get it though. Bomber. Dodged. Yes, only now are labs unhittable. Of course. This tank has done amazingly well. 2 engineer kills, this one, and I assume he got this one as well. Is this the same tank? Oh, he's gonna kill the Aurora, is he? No, he doesn't. Aurora crushes him. Yeah, Zlo, we saw earlier on Zlo, absolutely murdering engineers with Selines versus Swakkel. He killed, I don't know how many he killed. He killed quite a few on Forbidden Pass, which is not even a great map for using labs like that. Oh, look at the... this. One of them is actually shooting. Yeah, look, the Aurora is actually shooting the tank from up there. Sniper on the hill. I don't know how you think Celine is the best lab though. It's just dumb. So dumb. Like Celine is like doesn't have good DPS and it's 20 mass. Does have a bit more range though, that's nice. Bit more range. And obviously can shoot in all directions, so. A lot of T on land from Tau. T2 land coming for Turbo. He really hated his build. So he decides, screw it, let's just go T2 land. And why not? Tau taking his islands faster. Drop. Celine is the combat scout. Not even really a lab. Some sort of sick hybrid of a lab and a scout. So, too expensive to be a really good scout. Too weak to be a really good lab. But certainly a lot nicer to use now. Transport gets its job done before getting shot down into the ocean. Where's the ASU? Oh, here he is. Not defending his expansion, which is under severe threat. Will the PD finish? Doesn't really work just as good as the lab. I don't think I agree with that at all. I mean, we're watching labs take on tanks. You're not going to take on a tank with the Celine. That's never going to happen. And their DPS is just not good. Thao just gonna walk into the base, which is a very annoyingly effective strategy. No, Selines can't shoot out of transports. PD goes up, and Thao is already leaving. It's gonna take some damage from Zooies. Annoying Zooies. Thao finally Turbo finally takes his mechs on top. Ooh, these Ilshis are gonna just push through middle. Gonna be difficult to stop them. T2 land is up for Thao though. He's making T2 PGen really far forward on this map. Super far forward. That would really entice me to just walk into the base with a gun upgrade from the water. Oh no, T2 mechs in the water. That is painful to lose. Can't believe he built that there. He's getting roasted in Navy. Only one naval factory versus 4. Thao's not in lots. But he does play 1v1, custom 1v1s pretty regularly. I've seen him play quite a lot of games against like Turbo and other people, I think. Mainly Turbo, I think. But no, he's not in lots. These submarines are brutal. Why is Turbo getting crushed? Don't really know. I mean, it doesn't look like he should be getting crushed. Well, he's super slow taking the island, so he's like 6 mexes behind for free for a long time. But other than that, I'm not really sure. He had a bad build maybe in the opening. He was complaining about his build heavily. But the submarines are kind of bringing him back into the game, honestly, because he killed the T2 Max, he killed... Wow, he left the naval factory alive on 18 HP. Oof. Well, it should die very soon, but... did he waste some Ilshis here? He probably lost a few, by the looks of it. Double gun coming for the Aeon Com. Turbo has only started gun now. And he's sending engineers for some heavy assistance. He's got a PGen, so should be able to make it quickly. And he's going T3 land. I like it. I like the T3 land move. That could be brutal. He definitely looks to have enough T2 land to hold on. Like, he has a nice group of Ilshis here. 15. Difficulty is going to be air. Oh, he's lost air so brutally. And this assistance on the commander is quite expensive. He's trying to make a second upgrade. Not sure what he's making though. Flak's coming out, but not at a high enough rate. T3 land still not finished. Gunship's doing some very nice raiding. A lot of gunships actually. Should definitely be taking out the islands, I think. But taking out this expansion is good too. And now double gun moving forward. We're gonna need more than one PD. A sniper would be amazing right now, but he's going for Autumns. Sadly. One sniper I think would be really good. You have one sniper on the siege mode or on the slow mode. No, the low fire rate, high damage. Look at these T2 mexes that should be dying to... All these 4 T2 mexes can die to frigates. But Turbo's still making subs for some reason, and even allowing some mexes to be alive. Gun Commander returning. There's not any more PDs coming. Turbo actually manages to get in range of Thao. Thao needs to be scared here, actually. It's just T3 units. The Autumns are gonna demolish the T2 land. Gunships get attacked. Why a high range mode? Because then he can put it back here. I was assuming that Thao would actually be pushing into the base right here, but he's actually not. Now Thao under attack from the sniper. Turbo is gonna push him away, and now he has T3 units. He's got total naval control. There's no water mexes for Thao. And Thao's gunships have done some damage. Oh, this would be nice to kill. Need a flak in this area to defend. Some Atoms getting wasted here for sure, though. Into T1 PD and gunships. Can't afford to lose those tanks like that. That's a very bad move with the tanks, honestly. T3 land still not finished. And we got 3 pigeons right at the front of the base next to each other. One of them next to E-storage. And yeah. Some reclaim for Turbo. Some juicy reclaim for Thao as well, if he can actually hold on to it. There's another Autumn coming up to try and deny the reclaim, at least for a while. I like that the flak goes onto the water. Oh! Sniper bot under attack from the blaze almost gets killed. And Turbo, or Thao, I think he's going for Chrono. I really hope he's going for Chrono, at least. Turbo's going for T2 on the commander. Not sure how much I like that, but that's what he's going for. And Thao's making snipers. He's got all of his units in the middle in this terrible formation. Like, the blazes could go anywhere, really. He could run through the bottom where there's like no units. Like, look, there's nothing defending here. There's one flak, some anti-air, no units. And on the top side, he has nothing to defend himself. Well, actually, he's got some gunships, but he's not sniping the flak. There we go. Oh, it survives because it had a veterancy. He's going to take out an extra gunship because of that. And the Autumn can go into the water. Well, it's Chrono versus 1 sniper, to be fair, Yudi. It's Chrono versus, you know, 6 Autumns and 1 sniper. A T1 bomber would kill this thing, but, you know. T2 and now Nano for Turbo. Both players are going to have sniper bots. It's going to be difficult to use the commander here for either of them. I feel like if they start, they both invest. Oh, he's actually making shield. Sadly. Blaze raid, I like it. No blaze raid to here though. Now time to run to the water. T2 mechs in the water there as well, by the way. Turbo not investing much in mechs upgrades. Thao got away with quite a few of them. And now Thao trying to get into the water again. It is necessary. I really wish this sniper would get bombed. Thao's still in a good position. He's sending all of his units away. I feel like Turbo is gonna try just death push straight to the base at this point. I mean, if these units continue on to the sides, then I feel like Turbo will just push straight through the middle. It does look scary for him though. If these units come to the side, he's definitely losing this expansion. Finally, could have lost it a long time ago. Don't tell me he loses an Autumn to blazes. That's not gonna happen, right? Nope. The sides look weak for Turbo, and the middle looks weak for Thao. He's not moving. He's not moving. He needs to stay away from this commander. Please leave. He's not getting an upgrade. These 8 engineers are really doing nothing. And he's still not moving. Why is there no reaction from the commander to Turbo standing next to him? It says he's stuck. Oh god. This is scary. Now he says GG. How How many storages does he have? He has a single storage. He has 3k mass in the bank. Please make more storages. Please make more P-gens. And yeah, retreat so you don't lose all your shields. They're going to keep you alive. Overcharge. The one storage is not enough to kill T3 units, my dude. Oh, nice. Units coming in from the back now. He still just has basically T2 units. Just tons of blazes. He has, what, 3 snipers and tons of blazes. That's his army. He's going to run towards the base. Don't know how far he'll get. And he's going to have to run into the water. I don't think he can stop this army at all. Mercy comes in on the commander. Another P-gen coming up. We only have 1 PD in the base as well. A few more of those would help a lot. And I think Turbo's going to walk into the base and kill both HQs, all the power, and he won't lose his own base. Yeah, he's defended easily versus freaking blazes. And everything is going to die here. Everything of value. Wow. That's a major, major, major throw. Turbo actually dropping kind of low in HP. Please keep shooting the commander. To have it, nah, he doesn't have a chance. He can only do 100 DPS because the commander has almost 100 regen. Oh, walking into PD, that's helpful, but not enough. It's very helpful actually. And there goes Thou. Yeah. That was slightly similar to what happened to Swakal versus Low. Just in terms of... Well, no, it was quite different. I mean, just, you know... You have to transition to the higher tech way more effectively. Like, making so many blazes, and then he just sat in the middle of the map with them, with 50 blazes around him, doing nothing, while the enemy is building a way better unit for a long time. I mean, I can't really think of worse matchups than... Like, it's such a terrible matchup. Autumn versus Blaze. You know? And he's just continuing to spam them for way too long. Autumns are good, it's true. And they're not that slow. I mean, they're decent. Decently. What are they, like 2.7 speed? It's not the worst thing for what they can do. Ooh. Should we play a game? Is there anyone to play? Yeah, speed boosting bot would be pretty disgusting. There might be a speed boosting SCU. If Torrent gets his way. Swakal and Pepsi are playing. Yeah, let's search ladder, see what happens. We have a disappointing ladder rating here. We're not even 2100. It's very sad. Where did our points go? Michelle thought Tao had it in the bag. He should have. He kind of did have it in the bag, but, you know. Bad tech transitions are probably the major difference, I'd say, between like somebody like Turbo and people who are like 1900 ladder rating. It's probably the most common way I see them just lose games that they shouldn't lose. Is that how you say, Michelle? That's how I say it, Michelle. I haven't been corrected, so I assume I'm correct. Dangerous assumption. So, who's gonna search? Who's gonna give me a game? Turbo's such a crusher, he even crushes when he gets totally owned. Exactly. He is quite a crusher. Pretty good player these days. Too bad I couldn't award Farm King of Seraphim for having a negative score. What the fuck? Hey, let's see who. Let's see the leagues. Swackle won it. Wow, there's so much cyber in there. Holy crap. Wait, Tagada won Seraphim, right? I mean, he's there with 50% Seraphim. Look at this, guys. Blastchill got King of Aeon with 1 game. I got it with like 2 games. Wait, how does Blast get it and not Popolyakov? Popolyakov, somehow his favorite faction has 32%. Oh yeah, Farms 100% Seraphim. 1 game, 1 loss. 2 minutes, 14 seconds played. What about Blackheart, King of Aeon? 2 games, 2 losses. Bottom of the league. Right behind Keyser and Thomas Hayab, who also had a 100% loss rate. God damn it. I seem to be the only true random with well, maybe Eternal is random, not sure, but I have what, 29% Seraphim is my favorite faction. 29%. That's full random for you. Yeah, to be fair, most of the people underneath me have 1 game, 4 games, 5 games. Most of them have 1 game or 2. Oh, we're in. Oh, okay, our game launched. Well, I have no proof they're true random though, FTX, so, you know, I have to assume they're not. Or at least, I can't assume they are. One or the other. Something. 29, yeah, I know. Seraphim Spammer, 29% Sarah. No, TA for Life is back. He's been playing. I saw him play. We casted his games. Of course nobody has his name. Swackle. The former caster. Well, I guess he's still a caster. He just did some live casting of tournaments. Really dislike this map. It's gotta be said. Tex wants me to crush Swackle. That's very mean to your fellow mod. Are we gonna stall? Or is somebody gonna reclaim? Yeah, get your ass in gear. Have a job to do. We're not microing our engineers correctly. Oh, it's only 9. We need another one. Fuck. Shit. Okay, we'll make 11 then, fine. We screwed it up totally. Would like to factory here, but whatever. Or a factory here. Yes, excellent pigeons, I'll say. Whoops. This is greedy. It's very greedy. Probably wouldn't do this against most people. Sorry, Swackle. Actually, let's get another factory up. No, actually, let's not do that. Need reclaim. Oh, we never got these. That's why we have no mass. Well, that's one reason. GG, he says. Okay. Oh, that was another reason we were stalling. I think that T2 mix. I forgot I was making that. Alright, Tex, I gave you what you wanted. What do I get in return? I don't like this map. Do not like it. I get ladder in return? That's not worth much now, to be honest. It's all good ice themed maps. It's a bad... Serra Glacier is just a... I don't know. What's good about it? Meteor is fine. Serra is... Serra Glacier is useless. You don't do early eco on that map? Well, no, I do, generally. I'm just commenting that that's probably why I was stalling mass when I was wondering about it. What's bad about it? The layout, the fact that there's mid island that has 8 mexes right next to each other. The fact that drops are so powerful. I just don't like the gameplay on the map, basically. It can be very random as a map. It can be very random. And also, at the same time, it can also be very boring. Did our opponent get robbed, or does he just not want to continue? I'm not sure. Where are the games? Seems like I need an opponent. Yes. I don't even know what maps are on ladder anymore. No idea. I haven't been doing much ladder. Doop-a-doo. Yes, ladder team is very functional. Mech Warrior 2, yeah, I remember that game. I think it was Mech Warrior 2 I played. Maybe it was Mech Warrior 3. I can't remember which one. I was terrible at it because I was very young, I think. I know that they... Who was it? The guys who made Shadowrun made some sort of Mech Warrior type game. but it might have turned out shit. What are those guys called? They made the Shadowrun games. I can't remember what they called the games though. Text with the disclaimers. Okay, we got Cybran. He's UEF. Let's see what happens here. Could be interesting. Can we afford... No, we need to send this guy to reclaim actually. Yeah. Hopefully we don't get labbed. See, now this guy's in the wrong place. Fuck. Hey, it didn't kill anything. Oh. Yeah, now he did. It's a bad start. What's my ACU idle? Yeah, so interesting. Why does he have that mix already? So I like to make engineers out of almost all the land factories on this map for reclaim, basically. His commander's here already, actually. Strange place for commander. Pause what's in our air factories here. Don't really understand why he's doing that. So I'm guessing this is the commander, actually. So we can go this way. And kill this. Seems pretty good. Kill the factory though. Let's finish that off. Yeah, not a good AC move for him, to be honest, at all. We do have to be careful of, I guess, dying to, I don't know, an upgrade and him just walking into us. That's probably the only thing he can do that I would be scared of. Am I making labs out of a factory? No, not really looking good, to be honest. You're right on that one. Let's make the gun. Stealth. I think we can win air. Does he have T2 land? Is that what I saw there? don't know where his commander is. There he is. He has the gun, of course. Shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Let's take that, shall we? Yeah, not really sure what he's possibly do. Oh, that's annoying, actually. We should probably make a little bit. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't. I was thinking about making eco and then thought, yeah, maybe it's a bad idea. It's probably unnecessary. Should scout. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, don't move your ACU here. Would be my advice there. Yeah, labs are definitely better than before. Oh, Raiders here to throw shade. Brutal. How dare you? What's up, Pauli? All right. Are we 2100 yet? It doesn't update just yet. If we check on the website, is it updated? Nope. Where's the best place to see it? It's 2090, it says. Boring. This map is Ah, we wasted our scout, of course we did. Didn't drop. It's insane. Oh, whatever that was is dead. Where are my scouts? Why don't I have any? And why did I allow that? Like, that's fucking disgusting to lose that. Need to make a transport now, which is depressing. Really? Did I get bombed here? Is that what happened? Yep. It is. That's not supposed to be making.
Commander under attack.
Can you make that quicker? Yeah, he's just gonna attack me here. Am I spamming transports? Yes, of course I am.
Commander under attack.
Nice air, he says. Don't know why. Just for memes, I guess.
Commander under attack.
Can't really afford to make things here. Fuck me.
Commander under attack.
Just lost all my engineers here. By the way. Upgrade is cancelled. We got weird fucking orders as well. Fucking Aeon versus Seraphim is disgusting. Also, my play is disgusting more than anything. is a fucking annoying game. No lie.
Commander under attack.
How? Love that that bomber's alive. That's insanely good. It's very cool.
Commander under attack.
So, what next? Wonder if people search more. Let's see. The worst thing about this is the AOList chat. Somehow Thomas invented Chrono. God help us. How much weaker is it? It's way weaker. Because it can't stun air. That's the main thing. And lasts a lower amount of time. Sub turbo. I really dislike playing Pepsi, to be honest. Don't know what it is, but just don't like it. Great, Thomas. Everyone cares. Terrible map. Well, it's not that great actually, to be honest. I kind of agree it's not that good. Thomas just likes to be annoying on purpose. Basically. That's his shtick. It's very exciting. Doesn't get old at all. Fuck me. How does he have vision on that? This game is gonna go well, I can tell. Feeling like quitting. Feeling like it would be the best idea. And then just fucking off, probably. I think that would be the best idea. Fuck me. Well, it's clearly me that can't take the loss. Only 8k energy wasted. That's pretty good. Oh, that map. I always feel like I have a shit start on that map. That's probably in my map pool as well, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, that's good. Thomas is never funny, sadly for him. Well, more sad for the rest of us, actually. Alright, I think I'll end the stream there. It's kind of late. I see, bully. Yeah, PM me if you find an error. Yeah, thanks to Callus for becoming a member. An implied volatility with the generous $20 donation as well. Thanks, guys. See you next time.